I don't know if we were outside last time or not, but we'll be outside. The white flowers over there, those are all blackberries or black caps or whatever they are. And then also all the way at the end of the yard, there's another big patch of it that just started blooming. The birds are pecking at the grass. I actually mowed last night and the night before because there were supposed to be tons of rain this weekend. I think this is a birch. I need to move it. I tried to move it before and it didn't come up, so I gave up because my back felt so bad late last year. So maybe this fall I'll be able to move it. I think these guys are sunflowers. I chucked sunflower seeds all around here, and also toothache plant, and something called Bizarre Mix snapdragons, and maybe bachelor's buttons too. Lots of seeds here because I decided, you know what, why would I plant more grass? I hate grass, so I planted more flowers instead. I don't know if you can see in the middle there, I think they're called anemones. They're white flowers that have little purple patches around the edges. So I had those open up. I don't know what these pink ones are. What else do I have? I've got some poppies open. Oh, and some of the crimson clovers too. So I'm bad at just flowers. I don't know what this is, but I want to call it a marshmallow, but I don't know if it's a marshmallow because I thought they were just white, and I have some pink ones that are opened. So here's the pink ones. There's the orange flowers that have been opened. Here's a nice blue one. I have no idea what it is. I want to say flax, but I might be very wrong. Ooh, bachelor's buttons already open. That's what these guys are that are popping up even in the middle of the yard. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I think some of them from last year were pink too, so I think I'm not going to have just the blue ones. Let's go over here and look at those poppies. Oh, and the crimson clover. I'm glad they survived. I only saw the yellow one blooming last year, the white ones in the yard. And I don't think I saw the regular red ones that I'm used to from Vermont. But here's the crimson ones. I don't know if the bees are going for it, but it definitely looks nice. There's just a ladybug in there. The ladybugs are all over the birch trees in the back, which makes me happy. You can hear from the neighbors' chimes that it's a little bit windy. So here's those poppies. They're California poppies. Nice reddish orange ones. And then, ooh, I wonder if there's flowers here. Well, I'll step on it anyway. Oh, and I sprayed some poison ivy with some poison in here the other day, because ain't nobody got time for that. What else? Here's the foxglove. I didn't know I had any, and that it was gonna bloom. I must have planted it last year. I'm excited. I had some white foxglove in the front my first year here, so I'm glad I have some more. Here's the blackberries. I don't know if they're blackberries or black caps or what, but look at all of those buds. It's gonna be a very spectacular year. And forget-me-nots. Here's all my little trees. No, I don't have a weed whacker. Oh, look at that pit. They're filling them with concrete and building those houses like 5 feet apart. Oof. What else? I'm hoping that some of these are milkweed. Like, I'm hoping this thing is milkweed, but who knows, because I'm bad at flowers, right? That black walnut is growing back. I'm on the fence about grinding it down because it's so close to the garden here that if I try to plant the fruit trees in here, the internet says 50 feet away. Well, given the size of the garden, I think it's only like 15 and not 50, maybe 20. So I don't know. Maybe if I just plant them along this side, but then that might only be space for 2 trees and not like 6. And I think I don't like the pomegranates in the front. I think I'm gonna end up pulling them out after this year and putting the pears in there instead, because if they're gonna die back every winter, that looks terrible. Okay, it rained yesterday. Oh, yesterday, before the rain, I finished mowing and then I got all of the seedlings out and planted all the seeds. So this pot here with protection on top is peanuts. Those black-skinned, I think it's called Schront's, North Carolina black-skinned peanut. I put this in here in case I get squirrels breaking in. And here's those little tiny dwarf tomatoes. They'd already started blooming. These guys are parsnips. Scarlet Alexander's didn't come up, so I put black. Oh, the Italian name is Scorzoniera. I think it was savory, black savory seeds in here, like 6 of them or so. I guess when more trees show up, I will put one in here. Probably the peach, huh? Maybe this one plum will survive. We'll see. All of these guys have fruits all over. I'm so excited for gooseberries for the first time in years and years and years. So I got that tomato there. I think this might be that coyote tomato. I put marigold seeds here because the rhubarb's sort of in the way. I also put some pole beans through the middle of this, between the favas and the English peas. I never knew they bloomed like this, white with the black on the cheeks. It's so pretty. I've been eating strawberries for a couple of days because they're slowly starting to ripen. I can't wait until I have like 50 a day. I'll be fat and happy. I put the okra in here with the onions and the carrots. They'll grow tall and it'll be okay. So along this edge here, I put melon seeds. I think I put a little bit of it along the side here. Along that side is pumpkin, and along this side, along the trellis, is gourds. So I put both the Kakuzi gourd and the, what do you call it? Loofah gourd, the ridged loofah that I have. There was a shiso plant there. I pulled it up and I put it in one of the other beds. I'll show you that. I watered all of this stuff last night, of course, just as it was starting to mist sprinkle, because I don't actually trust the forecast when it says it's going to rain. I've lived here long enough to not do that. The moringa is slowly growing back. I'm leaving the peppers in their pots because whenever I plant peppers out into the beds here, they end up dying. Here's that kiwi, the female. The male died back, so I'm gonna have to buy male. The white dandelions. Ooh, it's raining on me. Hood goes up. Another tomato that I planted out. I think this is the black cherry. These peas are huge and still not blooming. I wish they would bloom already. I think I'm done eating asparagus for the year. Sorry about the plane. So I'm done eating asparagus for the year because I think it needs to grow now. I put the ground cherries here, just the Mary's Niagara ground cherry came up. The other one totally didn't at all, so I guess it's wasted like $2 or whatever it was. Another tomato back there. I guess it's a good spot for tomatoes. My first year here, they definitely absolutely took over. I might eat that asparagus still, I don't know. These, I peeled back the papery cover to expose the tops here, just to get it to move along a little bit quicker. I planted out a ton of greens here. There's some basils. I put the chervil, the herba stella, that's these guys. And I planted melons all along here and along here. There's another tomato. I put some soybeans in spots along here and a couple more in here too. I put the galaxy beans, the noodle beans. So the purple ones are mostly there. The white ones are mostly there. Either that or the other way around. I guess we'll find out when they sprout up. And then I chopped back all of this, what's it called, sorrel, to get light to everything else because it was blooms that were like 3 or 4 feet tall already again. So that when the beans sprout, they'll actually be able to grow. And it was covering the spigarello broccoli there too, so it wasn't getting any light. I put some of the basils around here too, I think. This is Malabar spinach. I only planted 2 seeds and one came up, and I figured, okay, I'll try it out this year. What else? It's so bad that it's so early in the season and I already can't walk around because of all the strawberries. Imagine what's going to happen when the pumpkins come in. That's what I forgot. I put pumpkins along here, and then there's also one over there by that coyote tomato. I think the one by the coyote tomato is actually that Georgia candy roaster squash, and the pumpkins here and there. I put that Rouge Vive Dantemps, sometimes they call it a Cinderella pumpkin, so I planted that one, the Jarndale blue pumpkin, some Seminole pumpkin that's supposed to taste even better than butternut squash. There's also honey nut squash that I planted, and then the winter luxury pie pumpkins I planted again this year because they're so delicious. Something's moving over here. I think it's the pill bugs. It's always the pill bugs. Oh, I put yellow patty pan squash along here too, because if I already can't walk in here because of the strawberries, I might as well make it worse. I just give up. The plants have taken over, and fine, it's all food. I put zucchini here, that Italian zucchini along the edge here. There's a tomato. I put the what's it called, tomatillos there. I put the eggplants here, there, and there, tucked into the oregano and the sage, hoping that the scent will distract the flea beetles that already got to them even when they were sitting out as little seedling plants, even though they're pretty well destroyed, right? It's terrible. This is a basil, so I even tucked this one between oregano and basil. There's another basil, because I had so many kinds of basil. I'm so excited. There's another tomato. This stuff here is scarola. I need to go look up what that is, but I swear it looks like a nice lettuce to me. And the purple carrots are here too. I don't know if this is parsley or purple carrots, but hopefully it's purple carrots, because I know that those guys over there are parsley, because I went and scattered a bunch of seed when it was still wintertime. It might have even been before my back surgery. What else? There's some basil in there that I put in there too, and then I scattered some nasturtium and... No, I think it was just nasturtium in this bed. That the marigold was in the other one. What else? A little bit more here that I did. I put I forget if this one's the lettuce leaf basil or something else, but I put the basil over here. And I'm excited that, so not all of these have set because they didn't quite cross-pollinate, but look, these ones, they're plump, they're actually filling out. I hope I actually get some honeyberries to taste this year. Okay, the rain has picked up, so it's time to go back inside. Till next week. Oh, and I'm gonna grab some strawberries to eat. Okay, bye.